Hello, everybody. Brion Craig here with Discover Your Power Now. And I wanted to do a video actually on 4 simple steps on being happy right now. And I actually was going to do it in one part, but I'm going to split it to 4 parts because I want to focus on each part individually. And I don't want the video to be too long. I'm really not a fan of long videos. People have things to do. So I want to just make it really simple and really quick. First part um, of how to be happy right now is knowing your power. Sounds simple, but a lot of people really don't know their power. They don't know the powerhouse that's contained in this body. When I say contained, it really, we are nothing but skin and bones, except for the spirit that abides this body. So let's talk about the spirit that abides this in this body. The spirit that abides in this body comes from a perfect place, a place of perfection, of abundance, of healing, of just abundant wealth, abundant health. There is no sickness. That's where our spirits come from. And a friend of mine, we were having a debate about our natural state, which I believe our natural state is love. And we come from a place of love. God, our creator, whatever you want to call it, the universe, is a pure place of love. And as we come to this earth, we learn things that kind of lets us forget where we come from. For instance, we talked about children, how children are born into this world. I don't believe we were born into sin. I apologize. I don't. I believe we're born into a place of just unlimited possibilities. I believe that we all have a fair chance. We don't have to pay for the sins of the past. We come here with in a place of just pure abundance. So as we come into this place, we have the ability to just create the life we want. And so I was talking to a friend, and he was saying, well, kids, we are born in sin. When they come, they're selfish and they don't want to share. And I said, I want you to think about that for a minute. We, our spirits, come from a place of pure abundance where there is no lack. And we're born into a place where we're told we have to share one toy. Yeah, I can see why a baby would be upset at that, wouldn't you? We don't have to share. There's abundance, there's unlimited resources and possibilities in this universe. And we come into a place where we are told that we have to share. There's not enough. Knowing your power is knowing that there is enough for you for whatever it is that you desire. We see somebody with something we want and we become envious of it instead of being happy and congratulatory and saying, you know what? If they can get it, I can get it too. Knowing your power is knowing that you have the power to get whatever you desire to have in your life. You've been told all your life that you couldn't, though. You had to share. There's only one. It's not enough. It's one winner. It's one race. And we're not in a race. We're here to coexist with each other and to celebrate with each other and celebrate each other. That's why we're here. We're here to become an expression. We are an expression of God in this earth. Our spirit, as I said, comes from a perfect place. I look up, but it's all over. Up is relative because the China is down. So heaven is not there. Heaven is here. Heaven is here. Heaven is everywhere. It's not up. It's not a place in the sky. Because what's the sky to us is actually down to someone else on the other side of the world. We have to expand our minds and expand our thinking from this one place that we live and reside, whether it be United States, whether it be the country, the city you're in, the town you're in, whatever. You have to expand to realize this universe is huge. So proximity really doesn't really cut it in a universe with no beginning and no end, does it? If you're in space, which way is north? Which way is south? What's your reference point? You understand what I mean? Expand your thinking. So back to um, knowing your power. I want to wrap this up really quick. And knowing your power means that You won't let anyone take it from you. You won't let anyone tell you you can't do something or create a box for you. Because you've heard if someone builds a box for you, they've always built it too small. No one really is going to care about you more than you care about yourself, or love you more than you love yourself. So we've heard it say, love thy neighbor as you love yourself. The problem is most people don't love themselves. So how do they love their neighbor? They kill them. They beat them. They shoot them for wearing the wrong things, right? But they're not taught to love themselves. Because if you love yourself, you would realize in here abides humanity. Yeah, humanity abides in your spirit because we are all one. It's one mind. We are taught separation by race, by gender, sexual orientation. We're taught to separate. So you look at yourself as an individual, not as one with humanity. Imagine if we all thought like that we're all one with humanity. How would you look at your brother or your sister, even the one that's wronged you, realizing that they're here to live their authentic life? People talk about people. I don't like the way this person does this. I don't like the way this person does this, whether it be Beyonce or Miley Cyrus. I don't care. You know why? They're living their life authentically, the way they choose to. And I don't want anyone telling me how to live my life authentically. I do what I choose. Because that's how we're born. That's our power. Knowing your power is knowing that you can create whatever life you choose right now. Knowing it. Because knowing it is really, I was going to say half the battle. It's 100% of the battle. Knowing your power. Abiding in your power. Because knowing your power is knowing that you have all of the attributes of God. Wow, that's powerful. But isn't it true? Aren't we made in the image and likeness of God? What's the limitations to that? Being made in the image and likeness of God. What limits that? What is the deciding factor to say it starts here and it stops here? What? Are we omnipresent? Are we omniscient? If I'm a spirit and I'm continually connected to the whole, being God, being the universe, being humanity, where's the separation of the attributes? If God is the ocean and you take one drop of that ocean, which is, let's say me, you put it under a microscope, are the attributes of that drop any different than what's in the ocean? So does that mean that I have everything in me that the universe and or God, whatever you choose to call it, has? I think we do. I believe we are God's walking this earth. Yeah, I said it. We are God's walking this earth, here to create our life the way we choose. But we choose to give our power away to someone else to tell us when to show up, when to leave, when to use the bathroom. You're trained that way from when you're a child. You go to school, you walk on the right side of the halls, you obey. They're training you to be assembly line workers, not to be freedom-minded. And we just fall in line because we're trained to. It's called the indoctrination of the human. I learned that from the 4 agreements. The indoctrination of the human. You're indoctrinated. You're domesticated to be a certain way, to walk a certain way, to talk a certain way. And until you realize that you have power beyond belief, you will not discover your power. Well, that's it for now. That's part 1. There's actually 4 parts to this. Look out for part 2 3 and 4 coming real soon. I'm actually going to be recording that probably not later today, tomorrow. And I thank you for joining me here in my home studio. I usually record outside or other parts of the house, but it's kind of cold out today, so I want to just come to my studio. I actually do photography, and this is where I shoot. So I want to do a shooter video in here, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, please follow me on one of the links you see on this page, whether it be YouTube or my blog or Facebook. Looking forward to interacting with you. And if you have any questions or want to contact me, please do that. I'm a real person. I like interacting with people because why? We are one. We're all unified. We are one. See you on the other side. Peace.